right, folks, what's happening? Let's see if we can get the camera working there. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, just thought I'd jump on here for a little while since Johnny is at NAMM and everybody else is at NAMM. So I thought I would check things out and say hello to everybody for a few minutes. Seeing if I can get the chat box going here, if we can. And hope everybody's doing well tonight. Let's see here. It might take just a few minutes to get everything up and going. But I have my trusty phone here just to be on the safe side. Let's see here if it's up and running. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, that's good news right there. Hey, there we go. Now we got people coming in here. That's Daniel Hall, Rick Smith, Mauricio, Center. What's happening, fellas? I haven't seen y'all in a while. Well, I haven't been on here in a while either. Trying to figure out why I can't get this to come up on here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, Gracia Live. Yeah, that's okay. We'll just keep it up on here for right now. Hope everybody is doing well. I have to apologize, folks, while I'm trying to get this done here. Let me see if I can sign out of this on this laptop, because I'll be able to see the comments so much better if I can get it working on here. Let's see. Let me see what we've got here. So, those of you who are joining me now, obviously are not at NAMM. So, all right, let's see here. Joe Wentz live. There we go. Okay. I think we got it now. Go ahead and back out of this. There we go. Now we got it pulled up. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry. This case, I got this new laptop, so it's hard, the camera doesn't want to, unless I actually pull the part down, you can see. But this is the low-end Nuno Betancourt model. I think I've done a video about this before. It's a Washburn. I don't know if y'all can see that any good. It actually says Nuno Betancourt right there, So I got this guitar, what, 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago for Christmas. Guitar Center had them on special, $99. It's not bad at all, really. It's not bad for what it is, It's a pretty loud guitar. So yeah, I think this is the only Washburn I own. To tell you the truth, that light is just not doing right, is it? Yeah, this is the only Washburn I have. Yeah. Daniel Hall says, Michigan. Was it Michigan? Is that what you mean, Daniel? Michigan is freezing there. Rick Smith says Namless. Yeah, same here, man. Daniel Hall says, look nice. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, this is just a good one to just kick around with, when you want to have a few minutes to have some fun. Yeah, so pretty cool, man. I like this guitar pretty well. Let's see what else we got here. Let me put this one up. And I really don't have any topics to talk about tonight. I just thought I'd jump on here for a while. See how everybody was doing. I had said that I wasn't going to do no more of these, and then at the last minute I was sitting there. I said, well, Johnny's not coming on tonight. Eric's not coming on. So I might as well jump on for a little bit just to say, hey, not to try to take up their, their space or nothing, but there's nothing going on. Let's see. This is a Fender Strat, as you can tell. Oh man, when did I get this? 2002. That's when I got this. 2002 Fender Strat. It's just your standard Strat. Nothing fancy, but I do love this Strat. Let me see if I can bring this down a little bit. I do love this Strat though. 2002, yeah. Plays the difference in quality, of course, is unbelievable compared to the Nuno and to this. I mean, this plays so much better. Fretboard is a lot more easier to handle. The fretboard on that one is a little bit more wide, and it's a little bit hard to maneuver. This one here is like butter. It's crazy. And that's why I'm not even playing through an amp. There's no sense in even trying to go through an amp. If any of y'all are familiar with Hangouts, if you try to play through an amp, you'll get away with it for about 10 seconds. And then after that, it sounds like garbage. So that's why I'm not plugged into an amp, because it's not going to work. So the only way to come across decent is not to be plugged in, and you just have to hear it acoustically, so to speak. Which kind of sucks sometimes, and I keep wanting to turn the volume down like I'm plugged in. Let's see who else is in the house. Mauricio says, "Do you give your guitar nicknames?" A couple of them I have, man. I have on a couple, mainly the ones that my wife has given me, that she has actually bought for me. I've actually just a couple of them, not a whole bunch of them, but yeah, that's cool, Joe. Thanks for talking at us. Oh, thank you, Rick. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. There's David Allen Wright, or DAW. Guitar Freak. This is YouTube. Nobody owns the time slots. Guitar Freak. Ken. Yeah, man, I know that. But I just, I don't want to. I try to be respectful, not step on nobody's toes. That's why, if Johnny and Eric, if they was going to be on, I wouldn't have done this, because it's just, if I was going to, it'd be later. It'd been later, but. I do the same licks all the time. Mike is himself has joined the chat. Hey, Joe, talk about your action and how you like your setup. Thanks. Oh, okay, sure, Mike. The action, I like my action low. I like it low as I can. I couldn't tell you what the exact depth is or whatever they call it, but I do like it very low. And I don't know what else to really say about that. But yeah, I do like low action. To me, it's easier to play. Like that Nuno model I was just playing, that I got the action low as I can get on it, and it's still not low enough. It's a little bit high, and like I said, you have to struggle with it to play it a little bit. But this, I do like low action a lot. I do. I like low action, and it's just easier to maneuver. Let's see what else I got. Yeah, pretty much. I pretty much do all my setups on my guitars. It's, I make sure all the intonation is good. Um, I have been asked. I think it was Rick Smith that asked me on one of my YouTube videos about this guitar. He said, what kind of pickups were in this guitar? And they're just stock. It's just stock pickups. Whatever that may be. I guess Fender stock pickups. I don't really know. I'm the kind of guy who I just like to plug in and play. I couldn't tell you what the neck radius is on stuff. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just somebody that I know when I pick a guitar up and it feels good in my hands. I know that that's what I want to play. Like, man, that feels great. Excuse me, but yeah, I'm real favorable for the maple fretboards. I really tend to lean to the maple fretboards a lot. A lot of people say that that makes a difference. A lot of people say it doesn't. I think it all depends on what you want to do. What suits your needs the best. If you like rosewood or ebony or maple, whatever, go for it. That's what I do. I don't let nobody else's uh, decisions sway me one way or the other. I go with the way that I want to go because I know what's going to feel good to me. Um, I have some guitars that are rosewood and they play fine, but I really like the maple better. I just think it feels better, just from my own personal opinion. Uh, let's see here. Let me see. I'm looking at the chat box, folks, so just bear with me. Yeah, Ken, yeah, blues gives good bending and sustain. Yeah, man. There's Jaden James. What's up? Oh, sneaky live show. No, I wasn't being sneaky, man. I just thought I'd jump on here. It was really a last minute decision. It really was. It wasn't like I had it planned. It was literally just a few minutes before I went on here. There's Jim Gidry. Hey, Jim, how you doing, man? Nice to see you, buddy. I hope you're feeling well, man. Hope you're doing good. Rick Smith says he loves maple necks as well. Uh, That's my wife in the chat. She goes, nothing sneaky. Johnny's gone. Yeah, that's funny. Uh, yeah, so yeah, this guitar is great. Let me put this one back. Had it for a long time. Oh man, put that one back there. And here's one that I've had a couple people said they really like, and it's the my OLP. It looks just like an Ernie ball, right? Just, I mean, it's the same body shape, everything, except it doesn't have a Floyd Rose. It's just a regular standard trim on it, the cheap trims. OLP, I've had this for a long time. I was hoping I could see a thing on here where I could see actually how long I've had it, but I don't see one. Man, oh God, it's been years and years and years, but this thing plays fantastic for it to be. And I got this guitar online at American Musical Supply uh, years ago for $199. And I've had a few of these OLPs, believe it or not. I've had a few of them. I really have. Uh, I've had a black one. I've had a brown one, but I think this one was the first one I had. This purple one, because it looked so much like Eddie's Ernie Ball. That when he was on tour with Sammy, and Sam was in Van Halen, and I was like, man, I love that color. That quilt top. Close as you could get, but it was $200, man, $200. I couldn't afford a Ernie Ball music, man. Couldn't afford that. I almost got one years ago, but it fell through. It didn't work. And I wasn't able to get it. It just didn't work out. Um, let's see. Okay, so yeah, it's Just looking at the chat there. So that's the OLP right there. Man, I don't even know if they even have these anymore. I don't even know. I haven't even tried looking them up. So I don't even know. I've had this for, man, I know probably since what, 2000, 2001, maybe a couple years before that. It's been a long time, long time. But it plays great, man, for $200. You know, you can't really do a bunch of crazy Eddie stuff on it, but it works. You know, it works. That's what counts, right? That's what matters, right? What else? I guess we'll just go around the room here. I guess Um, this was my first. Uh, this was my first Fender product I ever got. This is a Fender Squire, and I know it says Fender in real small letters up there, but this was the first Fender, any guitar I ever had that had the word Fender on it. And man, I got this, and good Lord, uh, yeah, 19, what is it, 92, something like that. And so when I first saw this, and no, people's asked me about this right here, about that. I did that. I did that relicing myself because it's a Squire, and so I got a little bit of sandpaper and just did a couple of things to it right there. I mean, it wasn't, but when I first got this guitar, um, I think it was what I think at the time it was $330 somewhere, and I traded in a guitar on this. And I've never done anything to this guitar. It still has the original knobs. You can see they're starting to fade. I don't know how you can tell in this light. They're starting to fade a little bit. You can't really tell, but they're starting to get a little yellow on the pickups and the pickup selector switch because it's been a long time. But this guitar, for to be a Squire or Squire, whatever you want to call it, is phenomenal. I've never had no problems with this guitar. Once I learned how to do setups, I did a setup on it, and it was crazy. Uh, Plays great, man. Humbucker, single coil. Fantastic guitar, man. Not bad for a Squire. Had it for many years. Many years. Many years. And so, let's check the chat box for a second. Mauricio. Okay, Mauricio, thanks for popping in, man. He's got to go. Thanks, buddy. OLP is now made in South Korea. Okay, I haven't looked them up in a long time. Dave Allen Wright says he let somebody borrow a black Fender Squire like mine once for some gigs and never saw it again. Never let anybody borrow, but nah, man, I don't do that for sure. I don't let nobody borrow no musical equipment. I mean, even a buddy I was in a band with, I was in a band with this guy, and he wanted to borrow something, and he had it for a while. I didn't think I was ever going to get it back. I finally got it back, even though he didn't. It's not intentional, but still, that's your stuff. Stuff costs money. They're not going to give you the money. All right, Daniel. Thanks, man. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it, buddy. We'll try to get a shirt or a hoodie soon. That's awesome, man. I appreciate it because and I just added a couple of new different hoodies in the store today. A couple of different colors. Excuse me, a couple of different styles. So yeah, looking forward to that. So yeah, check out the joewentzproject.com. Go to the link down below to get to the Joe Wentz Project store if you want to look at some shirts. Here's a tie-dye version, the blue with the gray and black. Joe Wentz Project. Feel free to go there and check. Since they're talking about NAMM, or since they're at NAMM, we're not talking about NAMM, because I don't know nothing about NAMM. I just know that it's a big convention that you go to and you really can't buy nothing unless it's picks or strings or straps. But here's the EVH striped, and we all know they're coming out with the EVH striped 5150. That was the big reveal, as far as I know. And it's going to have the 5150 down here, and it's going to have the banana headstock at top, painted like the body. I'm not sure about the price. Not sure about the price. I want to say it's probably 1,500 easy. I'm saying it's pretty much the same thing as this. It just don't have no numbers on it, but still looks great. Still looks good. Oh, let's see here. Joe, how big can you get your shirts? Rick Smith says. It's funny you should say that, Mr. Rick. I was looking on there tonight. Just happened to look on there, and there's a bunch of the T-shirts, man, that go up to 5XL. There's a bunch of them. It just depends if you want a T-shirt. I mean, I was looking at T-shirts. I think the hoodies go up to 2XL, but I know the T-shirts and some of the other shirts, they go up to 5XL. And then you can, when you look on the store, on the homepage for the store, it shows you so many items for shirts. But if you just click on one of the T-shirts and then it goes to the next page, there's a bunch of colors to choose from. You don't have to get just black or just gray or just white. There's a bunch of colors, man. Red, yellow, green, blue, whatever. And then look right below that and it'll show the sizes. And it goes from small all the way up to 5X, 5XL. So they get pretty big. They get pretty big. I just happened to look at that, tonight, as a matter of fact, to tell you the truth. Jaden James, I think he has been at NAMM. Let's see what he's got to say. Amazing day at NAMM today. Got to meet the wonderful Johnny Bean and Eric and Mark from EVH Discussion. That's cool, man. Awesome. That's awesome. David Allen Wright says the 5150 EVH Stripe Series goes for $13.99. Okay, that's good. Ken says the price on the 5150 is too much. Yeah, it's they're going to make money somehow. Let's see here. Sweetwater has it for $13.99. That's list price. Center said he paid $13.99. That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Center ordered him a 5150 stripe, I believe. Is that right? Isn't that right, Center? Didn't you get one, brother? That's cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Golly, that's cool. So yeah, I'm just wondering what else they're unveiling. EVH. Wonder what any other kind of guitars or whatever they're taking the curtain off of to reveal to everybody, because the 5150 plays nice. It's a great neck, Jaden James says. Yes. Yeah, man. Even on this, well, that's still an EVH Stripe Series guitar. So was this one. And yeah, man, that's one thing that is the one thing I love about this guitar, man. It's so comfortable. I mean, it is so comfortable to play. Very comfortable. Center says, yes, he did order a 5150 Stripe Series. He's excited. All right, Center, come on now. This is what, 4 guitars in 4 months? You done passed me, brother, big time. You done left me in the dust, man. He's getting bad as Mr. Dave. He's getting bad as Mr. Dave ordering all these guitars. Ken says Eddie just signed one for that place in Japan. Oh, just signed a guitar. Okay, cool. Where's my picks? Man, I can't play nothing. Let's see what else. What else is people saying in the chat? Thank y'all for commenting in the chat. I really appreciate it. Jaden James said, look like a couple of new colors on the Wolfgangs. There's a couple with kill switches installed. Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that. Thank you, Mr. Jaden, for that update, man. Rick Smith says he would love to see a fire orange flame top on a Wolfgang. That's cool. Oh, okay. They got a new lunchbox, EVH lunchbox head with a clean channel. Wow, that's cool. Oh man, that's good. That's awesome right there. Man, yeah, that's something that wow, that's something that they needed for a while, and I guess they finally the people at EVH stepped up to the plate and addressed that and fixed that. Yeah. Now, how many people here, or in the chat, I should say, if people go back and watch this video at a later time, I'm looking at a chat box on another computer, so that's why I keep looking this way. So I'm addressing the comments. But I would like to ask the people here in the chat box, how many of you have EVH gear? You know, does everybody have an EVH guitar or an amp or anything like that? It doesn't matter. It can be a standard or a striped, or it could be a Music Man or a PV. It doesn't matter. You know, I'm just curious. Center says he does. Yeah, I think Center's got the Stealth Wolfgang Special. I actually have a couple of Wolfgang Specials. I got the all natural and the vintage white, and then this one here. Guitar Freak says he has 3 of the EVH guitars. Wow, that's cool, man. Wow. Yeah, I see Ken putting on Instagram all the time, man, with those guitar videos. That's cool, man. Rick Smith says he has an EVH standard purple. Yes, that's very nice. I've seen that, man. Very nice. I love that color. Jaden James says he has a block letter PV 15150 combo amp. Very nice. Very nice, man. That's very cool. Wow. All right, Mr. Jim Guidry, you not in the chat no more? Or did you leave? So I know you haven't chimed in yet. I know what you got. I got too much to list. It takes more than 200 allowed. That's all right, David, man. I know you got a lot. I know you do. Jaden James says he sold his Music Man EVH, didn't like the neck. Wow, man. My Music Man Axis played better. Wow, really? Man, wow. Yeah. Yeah, everybody likes what they like. That's the one guitar I never got to get was a Eddie Van Halen Music Man. I came so close to getting one time, but I just couldn't get one. Ken Guitar Freak, he says, thanks. Yeah, just got a new setup going to dial. Oh, okay. Okay, cool, man. Cool. Center says, yeah, I bought a few lately, but I sell ones to get them. Never go over 7 guitars. Oh, okay. I didn't know, man. I was just curious. Uh, wow. So that's what you have right now, Center? You have 7? Man, I thought you had more than that. Now, is that just your rule, or is that just busting your chops, man? Jaden James says he has a gold patent pending PV Wolfgang, which is awesome. Wow, that's awesome, man. No, Center says no. No, Center, never go over 14, Jaden James says. Yeah, Center says, yeah, laugh out loud. One for each day of the week. Hey, man, that works. That works. Oh, wow. David Allen Wright says he'd love to see the gold PV. They are rare. Wow. Yeah, I would too. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's awesome. Let me put this one back. Yep. It's kind of wild when you do these by yourself. But it's all good. I ain't going to be on here long. I'm not going to be on here too long. This darn thing broke on me. I'll fix that later. There we go. And what we got here? What's next on the list? Ooh, I know what this one is. That's the all natural. There we go. That's the newest one in the arsenal, which I know I've showed it on here plenty of times. Yeah, that payment just came out a couple of days ago too. That's something. That's the PV Wolfgang special. Man. Yeah, you talk about a nice playing guitar, man. EVH Wolfgang special. You cannot go wrong. You cannot. I mean, this is my main axe right here, buddy. I'm gonna tell you right now. EVH Wolfgang special. This is it right here. This is the one I play. It is beautiful. Let's see. Let me check out the David Allen Wright. So, what is the last guitar you got, Joe? This is it right here, buddy. This one's it right here. Center says doing vlogs wear you out yet? I couldn't do it. No, not yet, man. It hasn't wore me out yet. It's now today was hard. It was tough today because I was so tired, and I figured I was going to take a nap earlier, but I didn't. Excuse me. If anybody saw my vlog, they would know that my two little granddaughters were over here. They spent the night, and boy, they wore me out. So today's vlog was kind of short and sweet, but it's all good, man. I had to. It'll be better tomorrow. I've already got an idea what I want to do, what song I want to do, and everything else. I've already bought the backing track. Yeah. Let's see. David Elmwright says, yeah, the guitar is very nice. Thank you, David. I just love looking at EVH gear that I would want. EVH should make a calendar. Rick Smith says that would be awesome, man. That would be cool. That's a good idea. A calendar from EVH gear, man. That would. I'm surprised they haven't done that. That's a very good idea. Center says I would wake up and be like, damn, I have to do a vlog. If it gets like that, then I wouldn't do it. If it feels like a job, I wouldn't do it. David Allen Wright says the newest EVH special is the black and yellow with chrome hardware. Wow. Okay. Is that something they unveiled at NAMM this weekend? That's man, that'd be wow. Just giving you a shit. Oh yeah, I know, man. I got you, Senator. Tell Johnny he can tell the guys at the booth about the calendar idea. There you go. Yeah, that's David Onright says yes. It's the yellow and black striped guitar. Wow. All right, man. Yeah, yeah. That's something. NAMM is something that, like I said before, I would never be able to go to. It's too far away. Um, right now it's in California, and then when they have Summer NAMM, I think it's what, Nashville. I would never be able to do that. It's too far to go, and then I just don't. To me, now this is just my opinion. To me, I just don't see going all that way and going into someplace and just to look. I can do that online. You know, um, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I love guitars. I love playing guitar and all that, but I just couldn't. I couldn't go to something like that. I mean, I would like to, but it's just too far to go, and it's for a long trip like that, it's going to take money. You got to have money for gas and stand someplace and all that. I can just look at it online and look at people's videos. That's fine with me. That's all I need to do. Uh, Jaden says he came home from NAMM with at least 100 picks and free strings. That's cool. That's awesome. You need to come to Nashville one. David Allen Rice says, "Yeah, man. Like I said, that's just too far for me to go, man. See, you gotta understand, man. That's what I do for a living is drive all the time. So when I'm off or on vacation, the last thing I want to do is have to drive somewhere. I mean, that's just think about it. If you drove, 14 hours a night, you know, so I don't have to drive somewhere if I can help it. Yeah, or Guitar Center. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Center says I'd go. He says he would go to NAMM just for the people and concerts. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, there is a lot more going on than just look. Yeah, I understand that. Uh, oh wow. Yeah, Uber it. I'd hate to see the bill. Oh my God, can you imagine? Rick says, yeah, I would love to go to NAMM just once to see it all. Yeah, yeah. I guess it'd be pretty cool to do it at least once. But man, there's a lot of people, and I just don't like getting around in a big crowd. There's a lot of people. Um, and you notice it's just like being in a big guitar store. When you go there, everybody's plugged up to a guitar. And you can't even hear yourself think in that place. You know. All right, name that tune, guys. What was that? Oh man, let's see. Look at the chat box here. Center says he wants to go just to see the Schecter ladies. Oh, uh-oh. Easy, Center. Easy, Tiger. Easy. Um, oh, Jaden says full volume Friedman stacks. Wow. Best thing at NAMM is jamming out at the Friedman booth. Wow, that's cool. That's cool, man. Um, all the ladies centers. Jaden says, "Yeah, y'all some dirty old dogs. Boy, listen at you." Uh, David says it's a good networking event to meet and companies to talk to. He talks computers with some of them. If you talk to a bunch of business cards, having an exchange, yeah, okay. Well, for you, yeah, David, I understand that. Where you coming from? I understand that. Rick Smith, you're correct. You're correct. What I like about you, that's right. Um, he's been watching Pixie. I used to watch Pixie Licks a lot, man. Back in the day, I used to watch him a lot. I don't watch him no more. Um, Nothing against him or nothing like that. I like his real name is what, Steve. I like Steve. He's an excellent player and all that. But I notice when he does the chat box thing, he doesn't address nobody's name. He just says the question. I think that's kind of cold, man. If give somebody a shout out, say their name or something, at least do that. I mean, they're tuning into your show, at least people acknowledge people and tell them thank you for watching, thank y'all for watching. But I just noticed he doesn't never do that. I mean, he might now. I mean, the last time I watched him, he would read questions, but he wouldn't say who the person was asking the question. I was kind of like, hey, man, come on now. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking too much. Um, Senator's asking Jaden if he went to the Schecter booth. Uh, cool. Jaden says, Hot for Teacher is playing on the big stage tonight at 11:30. Yeah, that's that VH tribute band. That's wild, isn't it? Uh, I guess Ken's agreeing with me on that. Go to Facebook Live and you can see all the different concerts tonight. Yeah, thank you, David, for saying that. I looked earlier on Facebook Live, and Larry Mitchell was playing some acoustic, and he was using the oh man, I forget what it was now. There was something you put on the back of your acoustic to get reverb and delay, and I can't remember what it was called now. Something for acoustic you put back there. And hey, Mr. Les, how you doing, man? Thanks for jumping on, man. Um, and man, I can't remember what that piece of equipment was called. Um, but anyway, Larry Mitchell was on there playing just acoustic, man, just sitting there. I mean, and he was just doing on just playing the heck out of that acoustic, and it sounded so gorgeous, man. Through that, what he was going through, that was on the back of his acoustic, going into a PA, or whatever. It was just amazing. It sounded awesome. Uh, Senator says, I see the Tone King got into it a little bit with the Chapman booth. Oh, really? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not subscribed to his channel no more either. Um. Again, nothing against the dude. It's just I don't know, man. Something about him. I just couldn't watch him, man. I don't know. He just kind of. I don't know. I don't know. It's best if I just don't say anything. Just be quiet about it. Jaden says he did go to the Schecter booth. It's awesome. I'll look for that guitar tomorrow. Guthrie Govan, Charvels were sick. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Jaden says, yeah, he don't know what happens. They were very tight about revealing their guitars. They have 29 new models. Huh. You mean Chapman? You talking about Chapman, Jaden? Chapman was real, kept the lid on. Is that what you're talking about? Man. So the Tone King and the Rob Chapman booth kind of got into it. Does anybody have any details on that? I'd like to hear about that. Wow, that's wild. Um, Ken, Guitar Freak Bear says Pixie put up a video before Tone King. So does that mean what, Ken? Does that mean that is that why Tone King's upset or something, or is it just? See, these guys getting too much of a competition, man. I don't understand that. I mean, they're all talking about the same kind of platform. So why is everybody? I don't. I guess they want to get those subscribers or get views or something. I don't know. Excuse me. um, Les has a question. He wants to know what is the best PV combo amp. Just about any of them. I mean, if you're wanting, you know, any of the 5150 combos, Les, in my opinion, are fantastic. Um, I think they're great. Um, no matter if it's a 212 or a 412 or a 112, you can't go wrong. If it says EVH on it, you have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you, nothing to worry about whatsoever, my friend. Um, Jaden James says, yes, Chapman Tone King tried to film. Oh, man, I can't read this. Trying to film it the day before the reveal. I will be there tomorrow. Oh, man, okay. Oh, the Viper. Oh, I don't know nothing about the Viper, Mr. Les. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. There is a man in here that could tell you. He knows all that stuff. Uh, Jaden says, I can pass on any message, David. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Wow. It's crazy how them guys is getting all bent out of shape over seeing who gets what video up first on YouTube on their channel. Man, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Man. Yeah, Jaden. Yeah, that's yeah, it's amazing, man, how some of these guys do. Yeah. Yeah, it's Senator saying thanks to Jaden. Wow. Yeah, I agree, Ken. It's not any fun anymore when guys get like that and it's such a big competition. That's what I'm saying. I mean, what is the big deal? I mean, if anything, get together and do cameos in each other's videos, just I don't know. I see that's crazy, man. That's no sense in that. Um Senator says he's not sure what happened with the Tone King, but the video made him look bad. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, I used to watch his videos, man, and it's like I said, nothing against the gentleman at all, but I just got uninterested, I don't know. Just couldn't do it no more, man. So, but I wish him all the luck in the world. You know, I really do. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. Um, Jaden says. Jaden says Tone King gave me a pic today. Talked for 10 minutes. He was very friendly. That's cool, Jaden. That's cool, man. uh, Ken says he would be more professional. Mac has joined the chat. He says, "Hey, what's up, Mac? How you doing, man?" Uh, yeah, yeah. I'm sure. You know, like I said, I'm not. You know, I'm just going by some of his videos I've saw, which has been quite a while back. And but it's cool, man. Everybody's got their own thing, you know, on YouTube, what they like to do, and there's plenty of room for everybody. You know, it's really cool. There's Mr. Harry Evans. Hey, Harry, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, sir. Thanks for jumping on, man. Squarehead, what's going on, man? Big thumbs up. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, if y'all like this, give it a thumbs up, please. I was I don't know if anybody had seen the last live broadcast I done, which was, I guess, what, maybe 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. And I said I wasn't doing any more of these, and but I said I was not doing them for now. You know, I didn't think I was going to jump on here tonight. It was a last minute thing, and but when you do live broadcast, it's like I said, it's cool and everything. You get to chat with your buddies and all that, and it's really cool. But you just get one shot, one angle, and you pretty much get one shot at a take. There's no editing. There's no do overs, because if you mess up, it's on there. You know, with the daily vlogs, which I like to do, you can edit, you can do retakes. Thank God, and you can make it a little bit more interesting, you know. And but it's two different platforms, so it's two different things. But yeah, I didn't think I'd be on here tonight. I mean, I done ate supper and had a couple of brewskis, and I was laying in the bed, and I was planning on going to sleep a little early tonight, and just get some sleep. And I said, you know what? I think I'll go on live for a few minutes, man, just for a few minutes. Um, yes, Ken, I agree. Yeah, the YouTube is a big enough space for everybody, man, that wants to do whatever type videos they want to do. Center says he thinks people get competitive and stop using common sense. You're right, Center. You're exactly right. Uh, Squarehead says, "Oh, okay, okay." Squarehead says, "Yeah, thank you, big thumbs up. Thank you, man." And he says you should try a push and pull series parallel for the pickups in the Wolfgang. Makes a completely versatile beast. Wow. How about that? I didn't know you could even do that to these things. Wow. Uh, Center, he says he must be getting old. It's Friday night and he's laying there watching MASH. And ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We're not, none of us are spring chickens no more. What do we need to go out for? Ain't nothing to go out and do. I mean, you know, I've always been a big homebody, man. I'd rather just be here with my wife. We just watch TV. We watch Netflix. I don't go anywhere because I work so much on the road all the time. I don't want to go anywhere, so I'm cool. Let's see. 4077 Ken says, Mr. Rick Smith. He was getting ready to go to sleep too because he didn't think there was going to be a show. Well, I'm glad you joined this one, Mr. Rick. I appreciate it. Wow. Guitar Freak Ken says he still pulls all-nighters with the guitar. Wow. Been a long time since I've done that. But I remember those nights. Oh, man. Well, it ain't been that long. It depends. It depends on how bad I want to get a song done. I will come in here in this little music room, put my headphones on, and hook up, and so yeah. There has been a time where I've got in from work at like 4 in the morning. This wasn't that long ago. It was about what, a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. And I came in here and got off work. It was like 4. I got home at like 4:30 in the morning. Got my shower, got my bed clothes on, or my comfortable clothes, whatever you want to call it. Came in here and did the song "Dreams" by Van Halen. I found the backing track, and I did it earlier that day before I went to work, but I couldn't quite nail the solo, and it was tearing me up, man. And you know how when you play something and you work on it and you want to record it, and you'll hit that wrong note, and you're like, oh, well, maybe I'll just let it slide. Nobody will notice. Yeah, but you'll notice. And every time you hear that sour note, it'll tear your butt up every time. So I went ahead and went to work, worked all afternoon, all through the night, got home at, like I said, 4 or 5 in the morning the next day, literally, and got the backing track and listened to it. And then I did it. And it took about another 8 or 10 takes, but I did it. And I felt so much better because I finally nailed it. It was close enough, but that when I tried doing it the day before and had that mistake in it, I couldn't let it slide. I don't know if y'all are like that, but that's the way. I mean, I just had to. It just drove me nuts, man. And I was like, man, I should be able to do this. Like I said, it's not spot on perfect like Eddie, but it's close enough for me because I know my limitations with playing. I know what I can do and what I can't. I'm not gonna sit here and try to do some Ingve, stuff. I can't do that stuff. I know I'm not even gonna try that. Let's see. Rick says Friday night TV broadcast is not too good. Jaden James says he's 52 and driving up later to see Hot for Teacher. That's cool, man. He is a total insomniac. Good thing we have a good green lawn. Good green laws in California. Excuse me. Center, are you getting a Schecter? Is that what you're getting next, man? I've heard good things about them, Center. I don't have one, but I've heard good things about them. I've heard they were really good. Dude, you just ordered a 5150 Stripe series. You gonna get a Schecter now? Man, Center got it going on, boy. Uh, there you go. Jaden says Schecters are awesome. I have a Hellraiser Extreme. Look for Indonesian made. Yeah, that's what I've heard too about them. Yeah. Yeah, I've see. There you go, Center. Everybody's saying good things. I've always heard good things about Schecters. I've never heard nothing bad about Schecters at all. They're more, if I'm not mistaken, they're more for like metal. Well, Center, that's right up your alley. They're more for like metal and thrash and stuff. I think. I think y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what I remember hearing. What they were designed, pretty much how they're designed around. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've always heard good things about those guitars, man. Always. Never played one, but some of the videos and stuff I've saw over the years and from different people, they're very happy with them. Yes, Ken agrees with me. There you go, man. Cool deal. That's awesome. All right, Les. Thanks for jumping on, man. Appreciate your time, Les. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Uh, Let's see. Jaden says, yes, some Korean, but earlier Indonesians are better. Yes, that's what I've heard too. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. That's cool. All right, man. Take it easy, Les. Thanks, buddy. All right. Ken's asking if Dave has a substaniac? Substaniac. I've never had to play the guitar with the, what is that, Fernandez Substainer? That seems pretty cool. I couldn't use it all the time though. That would drive me nuts. Um, Mark, or excuse me, man, Mac says shout out to Johnny A. He told me about you. Oh, cool. Thanks, Mac. Yeah, Johnny, man. Johnny's a cool dude, man. Yeah, Johnny's a good dude, man. Old Johnny. I bet Johnny's like a little kid in the candy store right now, ain't he? God almighty. I bet he's running around like a chicken with his head cut off, boy, just having a good old time. Thank you, Mac. I appreciate that, man. That's very nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Very nice, man. Well, is everybody good? That's about all I got. I was wanting to jump on here for just a little bit and just want to jump on here and say hello and to everybody and show a few guitars. And I know this was a boring live broadcast, but I just thought I'd jump on here for a few minutes and say hello and glad to see y'all again. And thank y'all for jumping on here. I really appreciate it very much. For people who are just now viewing this, please feel free to go to thejoewentzproject.com. Check out my t-shirts if you want. And iTunes, Amazon, all that stuff. Just type in The Joe Wentz Project or just Google it, The Joe Wentz Project. It'll take you to all kind of places if you would like to do so. Okay, guys, I guess that's going to do it for me for tonight. It is 10:33 in my neck of the woods, and it's starting to hit me now. So I need to call it a night and go to bed. So thank you everybody once again for jumping on here, and I really appreciate your support. And to the people watching the videos and commenting, thank you very much. I love y'all, man. Y'all are very cool, man. Very cool. uh, Rick, thank you, Rick. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Rick. Center, thank you very much. Guitar Freak, Mr. Ken, thank you very much. David Allen Wright, thank you. Jaden, thank you so much. Thank you, Mac. Thank you, man. We're giving shout outs tonight right now. Who else am I missing? Michael Smith. Where's Michael Smith at? He didn't jump in here, did he? I guess he's partying or something, snoozing. Yeah, Jaden James, thank you, man. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate it, everybody. Hope you have a great night, man. Y'all be safe. Take care of yourself. And don't forget, man, play some guitar, have some fun, and relax. And be cool, man. Everything will be all right. Okay, y'all. Until next time, we'll see you tomorrow on my daily vlog. If you don't know what I'm talking about, jump on here on YouTube on this channel and watch. I do a daily vlog every day. You can keep up with part of my life and all that good stuff. Later, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.